alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Dr. Hira Mujahid. I'm going to teach you Journal Economic and Welfare. Before we start, we will look at this course outline where you can get the idea of the structure of this course. The objective of this course is to plan to is to provide you an introduction to content and method of advanced macroeconomic theory in the light of contemporary thoughts, primarily for the senior level undergraduate. We will discuss alternative approach to discuss making under uncertainty and journal equilibrium and welfare economics. The content of this course would be as follows. Uh, the book we will going to follow is Stiglitz Economics of Public Finance or Rosen Henry. Uh, whatever the advanced edition you will get, it doesn't matter. So there's a little difference between the editions, so it's okay if you get the latest edition or a little older one. First, we will discuss the introduction. We will do the introduction of a general equilibrium, where we discuss the differences of partial and general equilibrium analysis. Then we will discuss in this topic about the equilibrium of general equilibrium of exchange, general equilibrium of production, transformation curve. Later, then we will discuss general equilibrium in a pure exchange economy, where we discuss Edwidge box, but Pareto efficiency in exchange, contract curve, competitive market, and Pareto efficiency, or Walrasian equilibrium. Then we will discuss general equilibrium in production economy, where we will discuss Pareto efficiency in production, contract curve, competitive factor market, and Pareto efficiency in product market. Um, then we will discuss welfare economics, where we will discuss efficiency and equity, efficiency and distribution trade-off analysis, social choices, social choice in practice, utilitarian and Rawlsian social welfare function. Then we will discuss market equilibrium, in which we will going to discuss efficiency of competitive market, failure of competition, market failure, role of government, six basic market failure economists, free rider problems, property rights, excludability, externalities, etc. Then the chapter of externality will be, we will discuss the type of externalities, consequences of externalities, public remedies, public good. The chapter of public good separately will be discussed. Definition of public good, incidence of tax, then the chapter of taxation and economic efficiency. Here we will discuss the effect of tax borne by producers, effect of tax borne by consumers, quantifying the distortion, taxation on saving, taxation on labor. Hopefully, we will discuss optimal taxation and the Pareto efficiency taxation. Then asymmetric information, adverse selection problem with insurance market. These are the content of our um, course. Then grading, the most interesting part for on your side. Quizzes, I'm going to take different quizzes on different time. Some of the quizzes will be marked and some of are not, will not mark. Reports, presentation, you have to write a report at the end of this course, and then you have to present your report respectively, in different groups, in groups, not individual, you have to present in a group. Then final marks, for the timing, if we are not going to taking your early, then we will have midterm exams for 30 marks, final marks for 40 marks. This is the course outline that I want to discuss with you. Now moving toward our chapter, we will start with the name of Allah, Al-Mani, the preventer of all harms. Allah, may Allah protect us from all the harmful things around us. And, introduction to general equilibrium. Uh, the learning objective of this, let me do the, then Learning objectives are firstly we will discuss the difference between partial and understand the difference between partial and general equilibrium, then the transformation curve, then we will discuss economic efficiency, general equilibrium, pure exchange economy, Edgeworth box, Pareto efficiency and the exchange rate, contract curve, right? So firstly we will discuss partial equilibrium. Partial equilibrium is defined by Leary loops. A partial equilibrium is one which is based on only a restricted range of data. A standard example is price of single product, the price of all other products being held fixed during the analysis. We will discuss only one mm, market here, where we discuss the price of the particular market good, and the price quantity of that particular good. So we are keeping other markets constant, and we will discuss only one market for the time being. Those in If we discuss only one market, then it's fall in the partial equilibrium analysis. Assumption of this equilibrium analysis is commodities is given and constant for the consumers. Consumers' tastes and preferences, habits, incomes are also considered to be constant. Industry is easily availed with factors production at a known as constant price, compliant with the method of production in use. Prices of the product that the factor of production help in producing, and the price and quantity of other factors are known as constant. I mean, all the prices are constant, consumer taste are constant, industry factor of production, whatever the factor. I hope you know the factor of production. Let recall it. Factor of productions are land, labor, capital, um, entrepreneurship. These are constant for for this analysis. Prices of the product is also constant. There is a perfect mobility. I mean, factor production can easily mobile from one place to another place. There will be no geographical restrictions and boundaries. So easily factor production can be mobile from one place to another place, right? Then this is the example of partial equilibrium analysis, where you can see the simple supply curve and the demand curve of particular good or particular in market, right? General equilibrium. What is general equilibrium? General equilibrium analysis the economy as a whole rather than analyzing single market, right? uh, General equilibrium shows how supply and demand interact and tend toward a balance in an economy of multiple markets working at a once, right? If the price of Pepsi increases, then what will be the effect on other beverages? This analysis called general equilibrium analysis. The balance of competing Susan's the balance of competing of supply and demand in different markets ultimately creates a price of equilibrium, right? French economist Varlans introduced and developed the theory. There is a typing mistake, right? The theory in the late 19th century. This is the example of a general equilibrium, where you can see the market of movie ticket and videos, right? If let's suppose the price of let's suppose tax government imposes tax of $1 on movie ticket, the supply will be reduced on supply, right? The government imposes tax on supply, the supply will reduce, and it the prices go up to 6.35 from $6 here. The consequences of this tax will be on the on the number of videos. So the demand of the videos will be increased, and the prices again goes up to from 3 to $3.5, right? This is the two independent market of movies and ticket video game. This is the example of general equilibrium. Now we will discuss economics. Welfare economics, a branch of economics theory concerned with social desirability of alternative economic state. Now we will discuss in this topic in this session. We will discuss the function of welfare economics. The theory is used to distinguish the circumstances under which market can be expected to perform well from those under which market fail to produce desirable results, right? um, this is a social this this branch of economics concerned with the social desirability of alternative economic states and policies. Starting point, pure economy. We begin by considering a very simple economy, only two um, people who consume two commodities with fixed supply. The only economic problem here is to allocation amount of two goods between the two people, right? um, as simple as this model is, all the important results from the two goods and two-person case hold in economic economies with many people and commodities. The two by two case is analyzed because of its simplicity. The important result of this simple two-person model hold in more real world case of many people and many commodities, right? um, let's suppose the name of the two-person are Makka and Susans, two goods, food, and video games. We put make Makka on the origin and the y-axis, with the y-axis representing food and the x-axis representing video games. We if we connect a flipped let's take a break. I'll let explain everything in the next our in next recording.